I hear bust anybody? Let's reset the button here.
We make the world wonderful.
When we move, the whole world following our path. When we move, the whole world following our path.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Some Double-A baseball. Jake Vossler, the next hit. The third baseman, Jason Vossler. Trying to bunt his way on. The throw to first. And they get him trying to bunt for a hit. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Mike Jordan. Santos back to work. In the air out to center. Johnson going back on this one. He's got it. One down. So 2 down. A shutout in this one, 3-0.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends,
A recently snake-bitten hitter gets a pickup from his coach. Streaks of bad luck are a fact of life in baseball that must be endured.
Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making it. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm a men in them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them just like my keys, drop my... Keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not in the my Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs. I call them Vivica. Skating underneath the bridge. Stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. I need a 10. Stay muddy to the lid. 800, eat it.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes. You can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Out to short. Lindor on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Swung on, belted. That one back there didn't quite have enough.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now is Joey Votto. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And fouled off. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds down in order. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first. And on the hill today, Tyler Mahle.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one misses in the dirt. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Good eye right there.
3 balls, no strikes.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Starling Marte up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And a ball evens the count. Nimmo at second. Marte at first with no outs. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Stays alive. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pitch has popped up.
Infield fly. Batter's out.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track. Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Next pitch is outside. Runners at first and second with one gone. Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. The throw in. Pulls him to third safely. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Mark Canha.
Batting fifth. No left fielder. Mark.
In there for strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Two gone now.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Left-hand batter waits. Outside corner, there's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next one just misses. Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Reds nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher.
Well, who would have thought Jacob deGrom as a college shortstop and then a 9th-round pick by the Mets was going to turn into this good of a pitcher. Back-to-back Cy Youngs in both 2018 and 2019. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, Boo, just incredible. You look at that benchmark of 200 innings, comfortably over that in 2018 with 217, and the sub-2 ERA, just impressive at 1.70 to lead the league.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And that's outside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the righty deals.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Good eye right there.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away now. Here's Tommy Pham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That misses the zone. Now 3-1. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And the Reds go 1-2. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now, and towing the slab, Tyler Mahle. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And here it comes. And he drops it down the third baseline. Save!
No, he's safe.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done, and the defense right there stood no chance.
No outs, runner at first. Ketel Marte up to the plate. First offering misses badly for ball one. That one missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Rojas aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball. Next pitch is inside, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pham under it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And now it's Dalton Varsho. First pitch just misses. Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Move to first. Rojas dives back in safely. And a pitch.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Throw over to first. Rojas back in on a dive. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Next offering is outside. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And now it's Christian Walker. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next one misses, and now 3-0.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1 out. Runners at first and second. In for a strike, now 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
David Peralta at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Laser base hit coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
This is my day, this is my night.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what I've given to make it up to this level.
Bottom of the first, and today's starter, Madison Bumgarner.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first, Jonathan India at the plate. And the pitch.
India.
Ball one low.
Ball one, no strike.
Line drive. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Tyler Naquin to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. India gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Mad Bum deals. Popped up. Walker gets there. He's under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's the ball. Throw, and they got him. The pitch. And there's the strike. On the ground to first. The back.
I like the beat that you're dancing to. Now I wanna know how it sounds. Of all the things I'm asking you, I only want you. Waiting at the station, but I don't know where I'm gonna go. Your love is what I'm chasing. I don't wanna be a cameo. It's not complicated.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Minor League Baseball. Mike Jordan will hit next.
Batting third, the catcher, Mike.
And he swings and your final score here today, 2-1.
I hope this woman that I'm calling is got a that I can fall in. 'Cause it's gonna be a cold and lonely night. The one I had just up and left me, so I gotta go and catch me. I gotta find somebody to make me feel alright. 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 Baby, make me feel alright. Girl, I know I'm not the only one that's feeling lonely. So you take my hand and tell me I can hold you tight. I'm not asking you to love me. Sure don't want you to judge me. Don't tell me your problems, and I sure won't tell you mine. Just make me feel alright.
A recently snake-bitten hitter gets a pickup from his coach. Streaks of bad luck are a fact of life in baseball that must be endured.
We're back at it with another season of the Road to the Show podcast. I'm your host, Ben Gelman. Today, we're focusing on the Major League Baseball amateur.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. That if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing? I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources, my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
What? Are you kidding me? This is who we are drafting? You must be crazy. He is a career minor leaguer. He's not a major league player. We wasted a draft pick, a high one at that. Here, this is why we don't win. This is a terrible, terrible pick. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Telling you what it's meaning. I feel the night.
We're live from Bayfront Park, opening day base. So just about set now. Now here is Joey Wiemer. Kicks and fires. Bounce to third. Jordan gloves it. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. One down. Now the third baseman, Steve Jordan.
Third baseman.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Jordan.
That one fouled off.
Here you go.
Righty to the plate. Line drive. Base hit. Now the left fielder, number 11. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a base hit. Wiemer fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And it's a one-run game.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the batter now, Luis Medina. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Steve Jordan.
Third baseman, Steve Jordan.
Liner, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Here's the third baseman, Steve Jordan.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly, buddy.
That's a laser base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner hold. So it's their last chance in this one. Steve Jordan digs in now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
always knew that I could do it. I'm a student and a teacher. I can teach you. I can ease to any feature. A preacher. I've heard a serpent serve a sermon. Seen an angel to me with demons. Deceiving. So please don't believe that I don't belong. Every demon, I've conquered them all. I felt the rain. I felt the sun. And y'all about to feel this rain again. I ain't gotta talk at all. It's easy to tell that I belong to a high power. Even when I seen didn't rekindle my firepower. You not a threat, nothing to fight about. I see through you even when my light is out. Okay, okay. You not in the mouse, outside of my house. I'm making no noise, just chasing the clout. Yeah, you want the cheese, but without no dreams, you will continue to sleep on the couch, shooting the scene and making the scene. That's two different things that we're not about. Okay.
than mine. By the look of his Jordans, he was barely getting by. I asked, where you wanna be when you turn 25? He turned around, looked up at me and told me alive. Resonated at the time, it had me in doubt. A must-have-see was all I had when taking this route. Stressing daily like how long will it take till it sprout? Reality, most of us wasn't making it out. Only took a phone call to summons the apes. Fellowshipping on the block, outcoming the grace. Was dice games 40 to the face. We just wanna escape from Crenshaw to 108th. Wait.
for Perez. Now at the plate. Down to third. Third baseman Steve Jordan. Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 11.
Number 11.
In there for strike one. Go ahead. Head run on base. Close one here today, and your final.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Jonathan, he's shown us what he can do against pitchers' mistakes at this level. As he rises up the ladder towards the majors, those mistake pitches are going to get fewer and farther between, maybe one or two per week even.
Yeah, especially if you're a star, you get pitched around more and more. He's already starting to see some of that at the minor league level because he is maybe the best hitter on his team, especially with the way he's been swinging the bat right now. So it's taking advantage of those opportunities, learning when to expand the zone a little bit without getting out of your approach. So if you see a pitch that you know you can drive, you don't miss it. This is such a game of failure. If you go 1 out of 3, you're a Hall of Fame player. That means you're failing 67% of the time. He seems to understand that. So even if it's a 4-for-4 game, if it's an 0-for-4 game, he's the same guy when he gets to the ballpark the next day.
Improving your reaction time in the field can take you from defensive liability to game changer. 2008.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
In the professional ranks, players have to develop not just on the field, but in the weight room as well. Minor league manager Rachel Balkovec joins me. Rachel, how important is it for players to make that progress in their off-the-field training and conditioning?
It is absolutely crucial. And I think that more and more, when I first got in the game in 2012, it was relatively new. But now we're talking about if you're not doing it, you're behind.
For so many prospects, they come in and they have areas of their game that need significant work, whether it's contact, as you noted, or...
Jeez, he gets a couple of hits in a minor league game and you guys got him out to be the next Joe DiMaggio. I mean, please, please, please. What's some...
We hear all the time from people around the game that AA is where you really start to see breaking balls that are a cut above what you've seen before as a young hitter. That can be very, very challenging.
Absolutely, and I think when you think back to
Joe, during a season, you're going to see your fair share.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
He's gone more than a few games now without drawing a walk. Plate discipline might be something to work on. I've got minor league manager Rachel Balkovec with me. Rachel, how important is it in a player's development to work on plate?
Did I hear bust?
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
We're checking in on one of my diamond in the rough prospects, currently paying his dues.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
As hitters make their way through the minors up the professional ladder, being able to recognize...
A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
It's a simple question, do you got it or not? I've been talking to God about the garage just for the crib that I still haven't bought. Both rocking my... bag, Wally listening to the box. I'm about to get my rock.
Okay, all set to go. So in now for the Angels, Brandon Marsh. Fought off. A foul. Kicks and deals.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Puts a bunt down. Oh no, he threw it home.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside-the-park home run, that's pretty embarrassing. Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Here's Trout. Gets the bunt down the right side. Oops, he came home with it. And next for the Angels, Jared Walsh. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing. Through that one, 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Rendon, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Got him. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Angels 1, and the Angels coming up. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches.